Warning. Warning. Main bay doors opening. Please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Stream will begin shortly.
Well, looks like we're installing a patch. Thought we were going to jump right in here, but nope. There's a little patch going on here. So it's going to be a minute. I don't really have anything I can do to entertain you. So I'll just sit here until somebody shows up while I'm waiting for the patch to come through. And I'll talk about stuff. Let's see, what should I talk about today? Today, I blew leaves. I mowed the lawn. I finished setting up my new insurance plan for our home and auto and cottage and my professional gear. I also changed over from LastPass to 1Password. I like the name LastPass better, but 1Password is supposed to be good, and it was actually voted best of the year by some reviews, best of this year. Hey, to Pew Pew.
Oh, perfect timing. Just going to bed now.
You don't have to go to bed. Thanks for the cheer, the bit. I'm actually going to play Mechwarrior 5 tonight. So you could like put it on to go to sleep too. I'm sure it'll be relatively boring. So there you go. And I expect there'll be some other people. Oh, I should probably change the name of my stream while I'm thinking about it, shouldn't I? I should have already done that. Let's go do that. I'm installing a patch right now. It's taking a while. 44%. Okay. We'll go to channel dashboard and edit stream info. And we're going to say MW5DLC. And update and back to the channel. We're at 52%. This is a long patch. I wonder what they're patching tonight. I haven't really paid attention to that. I expect, I think Leisurely Sniper maybe will be here, and Drax. Don't know who else. I imagine they'll poke along pretty soon. I'm kind of starting like on time. That's shocking. I didn't expect this patch to go so slowly though. Nailed my final interview for
Concord. Both interviewers seemed pleased with my responses.
Oh.
Who knows? New job inbound. Also
Maybe.
Got to see a longtime friend and meet a new one. All around good day. That being said,
wow.
Have a good night.
That's great. Thanks. Congratulations. I hope that job does come through for you. What kind of job was it? I know you need to go to bed, so you can tell me later. That's fine. And to meet a new friend, that's good. That's cool. Any day you can meet a new friend instead of lose a friend these days is a good day anyway, right? So have a great night. And we are at 67% patching, standing by for liftoff. Or is it more appropriate to say drop? Standing by for drop. I got my Evan Jag from the event in Mechwarrior Online. And McFish gave me a build for it, and I like it. I don't know why these things... I have all these browser tabs that are defaulting down to a lower volume than they need to be. Good night. Software consulting. Cool. Wait, what does a software consultant do? Do you consult with what software they need custom coded, or what software that's already a package that they could get that would fit for their needs? Or do you consult between the business or the client and the software developer to make sure the communication happens correctly? I mean, there's lots of those different things, I suppose. 81, 82. You don't have to tell me. I know you need to go to bed. It's totally fine. Totally fine. Anyway, I did like the Evan Jag from the event. It's got like 6 ER mediums and 2 large pulses. You need help with your project, talk to my company, and we send out a team to assist in development. Okay, so it's software development services for hire, basically. All right, good night for real. Fine. I believe you this time. Okay, we're launching. Oh, can you stand it? We're launching. Can you go to bed while we're launching? It's like, here comes the game, right? Of course, there's nobody here to drop with me. So there's that. Drax, what do you mean you have an issue? What do you mean you have an issue? This is the night. Here we are. I know it's the wrong night. Can you not do it on Monday nights, your Tuesday nights? Because I think that we came around that at some point last time is why we picked Sunday night. But I don't know if it was a regular thing. What's your issue?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
So, every second week is my lectures and tutorials.
Oh.
And this is the week that's my lectures and tutorials.
Okay. No, that's fine.
And I've been so wrapped up in my essays that I haven't really give a damn about them. And I'm like, oh, hang on, I've got a lecture tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. I can either just
Starts at 5:30.
I can just do Mechwarrior online. That's fine. Or if somebody else shows up, then I can do this. I just don't want to do it by myself.
Yeah, I understand.
I'll wait for a minute.
I mean, my stuff comes on at 5. I've got to be on at 5:30, so I could drop. Well, I mean, it just takes us 45 minutes to drop, but I could drop maybe one drop with you, and then hopefully other people become available, or you just go Mechwarrior onlining.
I'll just wait a few minutes. We can chat, and then we'll see what happens. Frankly, I'm a little offended that you would put your own education and betterment and future life above my short-term gratification and needs.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm in game, pending an invite.
Oh well, we could just try a drop.
It's it's almost as if I'm making good life choices as opposed to bad ones.
It feels uncomfortable, doesn't it? It's a little bit disorienting. It
doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel good. Like
it's hard to overcome that primal normalcy.
Yeah, good life choices. It's tough.
I don't think you wear it well, honestly. It just doesn't.
Well, I think that's partly why I'm doing the masters that I'm doing, so that I can come to terms with this.
Oh.
I am in game, and you do need to invite me.
Just so you can come to terms with bad life choices and embrace them, you mean? That must be what you mean.
The disappointment of bad life choices.
Yeah, you have to learn to cope. You have to learn to cope. I would think they would teach you a lot about coping mechanisms and how to adopt them.
They teach you a lot about defense mechanisms right now. CBT's more coping mechanisms.
Say what?
Cognitive behavioral therapy is more about.
Oh, okay.
Coping mechanisms.
Oh, you're using acronyms with me already. That's terrible.
Put you down with the lingo.
No, not really. Just enough to be dangerous.
Right.
So this might be a multi... Is this a multi...
No! Don't do it. Don't do it.
This is aired in nothing.
Do we have to do this one?
This is bad.
We have to do this one. Okay, well, you've got the game saved. You may have to restart the whole thing. Let's go. Are the battle mechs repaired at least? Yes, they are repaired. All right, you know what? They're repaired. Let's have a go.
All right, I'll get some salvage shares. I guess the payout's not the basic thing we need here. This is part 1.
Get my camera and set that up as well. Just one
Drax
second.
has no mech. You might want to get into a big mech. Oh, I want to get in my Marauder, I think. That sounds like an old phone ring. We don't need a fire starter. What we need is another pilot. We need another
Are we
human.
ready to drop, are we?
We need another human. You need to get into a mech. We could change the fire starter up to something too.
Oh wow, you need. Oh, okay. Let's maybe the Zeus. I was just enjoying the Zeus last time. Oh yeah, AC10. Yeah, I think I like the Zeus. 240 exactly, boys.
Ooh, okay. Well, I think I've saved this before I left, so we should be good. So we're just gonna go.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like we're going to do badly, right?
Yeah, it is. That's exactly what it's like. What are you talking about?
Okay.
I think having real pilots really helps in this game when you're doing co-op play. Because you've seen what our other guy, our AI pilot does is pretty much nothing. Our AI pilot, I think, is modeled after Thomas J.
Right.
He just kind of hangs out.
What is this?
And then at the last minute comes in and says, "Look, I'm the hero."
Gotta set up
We
my
had some
camera.
guys in DHB.
Oh, I
that
got to
were
ready
that
up.
way.
I got to ready up, don't I?
Yeah, we're just waiting for you, fishing.
Yeah. Sorry.
What camera are you setting up? Oh, for your...
Are you calling me fish? Oh, I bought a Brio
Contact. Hostile
For-
battle on the field.
my tutorials. You have to be seen.
A Logitech Brio.
Split up in order to evade us.
He's really good.
The more locations
It's a
on
pretty
the
nice
map
camera.
are the most likely
I
areas
think
where
I'm going to
the
upgrade my camera. We'll see. There's other things coming out right now that I need to pay attention to for upgrades.
What's that? Oh yeah, you do. Yeah.
I am taking
I don't.
steps to bar him from inheriting my noble entitlements upon my death. Court rumors have recently spread saying that he is amassing a great mercenary force.
I'd like to get... I think I want to get the Elgato face cam.
Is rightfully
I just don't know if my machine can handle the bandwidth.
Is that the
it-
circular one with the light around it?
No.
his treachery. I want you to take out key
No.
members of
It's fairly new. It's hard to
I think
get.
it's a newer.
upon his life,
It's a newer one, isn't it?
and then report
Yeah.
back to me.
I don't know if you
I
can even
am
get them yet,
faithful.
honestly.
Wow, you guys-
Let's check out the other locations.
Locate all target suspect. Okay, it's assassination. Ooh, there's a treasure over here. I am delayed, so
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. Looks like
one of
we
your
got
heaviest
some
mechs
bad
is
intel.
delayed.
Target is not here. Let's hope we have better look at the other locations. I've got readings on all of our targets. Take them out before more hostiles converge on your position. One more mech out of the fight.
Alright, I'm almost with you.
Add one more to my kill count.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Uh-oh, got mechs coming in.
What's my keys? AC-10 SRM, large
We're
laser.
on it, sir.
No, this is not good.
What's the matter?
Well, I've got an NPC that I've told to fight this mech, right? But there's big mechs here.
Yeah, let's go for the front one.
I've got him targeted for them to shoot him, but they're standing in my way, so I can't shoot them.
Target acquired. New target Thunderbolt.
I'm going for the Thunderbolt.
Lance target
Yep.
confirmed. Firing.
Oh, I'm so terrible at aiming this game.
I'm going critical. Long live the free worlds.
Okay, next
What, we're
one.
losing somebody already?
Scopes that can be identified
Or is that
as
them?
our targets.
Are we? No, we're not.
We'll have to move on to the next
Who was
level.
saying they were going critical? The guy we just killed?
Yeah. Come forward.
Oh, do we got something above us or a tank behind us? What's shooting at me?
I don't know. Look behind you and shoot it. I'll deal with the front
I
one.
just don't see anything here.
But hunt it down quickly if it's on a mech.
Honestly, I'm not finding a target. I just see red things and I go look for them and they're not there.
There's a skull.
Yeah, that's a mech. I'll go get him. If I can. There's a tank.
Raptor unit squad taking heavy damage.
Target sent to hell.
Alright, all the mechs are dead. Let's get these lasers down.
Oh, I got a mech here. Where'd he go? There he is.
Is he a light one or?
He's a light.
Target down.
Oh, Cicada?
Yeah. Trying to lock him up here.
No, you guys are forward again. Look at your minimap where I am, where you are. You've gone forward.
We've got our main guy. Good job.
Yeah, okay.
That's the last.
Just
of
be
them,
mindful of
Commander.
that, Doc.
Okay, I was just thought.
Oh, okay, well,
he
come and
was
help me
just-
get this Cicada.
He was up on me,
And
so
then
I
we
didn't
go.
really know what to do about him, other than attack
To
him.
be flying House Merrick colors. Commander, it's imperative that you return to your
My mechs get in my way.
I need your battle mech's gun
Yeah.
cam footage and sensor readings.
That's because you've got them on you.
Indeed.
No, I
On
haven't.
target.
I haven't attacked my target, but they stand between me and the target too much.
Alright, we're done. Let's go.
We fulfilled our contract, Commander. Let's
That's
get
not
back to
bad.
you
We
now.
did alright. I got a lot of I got damaged a lot though because I ended up fighting by myself, and you guys sort of were behind me and then suddenly in front of me.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
This is a slow mech.
Yeah, this one is too. Took too much damage on that one.
Target
Way too much
down.
Luckily, we have another Zeus.
Well, I wish we had another Marauder.
It's time. We did that in 10 minutes. It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Good.
Impressive, impressive.
Wasn't Valen meant to come in?
I think he was going to. 21, I can't get that. I could get the trebuchet, sure.
Just have to see if there's any decent weapons. No, there's only one bar weapons, so yeah, do that.
Okay,
Oh, you
now
got more mech kills. Well done. I got all the turrets. All the turrets.
all the turrets
Some of the
all
vehicles.
the time. So is there time to fix these, or do we have to go right into another mission?
No, we got to swap out. Like if you're not badly damaged, you don't have to.
I'm not too badly damaged.
So I have to swap out because I am, but there's another Zeus waiting for me, so it's all good.
Okay, where I don't see that. It was a part 1 in here.
Oh, that doesn't mean you're going to do part 2 immediately, dude. It means
Oh, it doesn't?
like part 2 will...
Heir of Nothing.
Here it is. Hero of Nothing, part 2.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
So
Hang on. Wait. Let's see if we can repair mechs. Don't accept anything. Nah. Can you give me authorization to fix mechs?
yeah, you should have it. Where do I do that?
No. Escape.
I've never had to
Escape.
before. You've always been able to.
Hit escape.
I keep hitting escape.
Hit escape.
Mech lab
Escape.
access permitted, it says.
Okay. Mech lab access permitted. Just click in there again. Click in there again. Get co-op mode tracks. Click in there again. Click in there. No. Okay, no, don't worry about it. See if you can repair mechs. See if you can repair the mechs.
I'm gonna look.
Go escape. Go escape. Yeah. Okay, mech bay.
It's loadout. I can't do anything,
Okay, so yeah, got to.
so we can't.
Okay.
Basically.
No. So just go to part 2 and let's get it done.
Yeah. Oops. No.
I do feel like there's restrictions because I can't see everything that I normally can.
I think it's just because we're in between on a multi-mission.
Accepts.
I did. I clicked accept. Then I want to
Okay,
close.
get out of there.
And then do I have to go to star map?
Let's go escape.
Or do I just go to...
Go.
I could-
Yeah, go star
That's
map.
what's confusing. I don't... Like, do I go to star map?
This
Do
is
that?
weird. No, this is weird. Yeah, go star map. Star map. Oh, view transmissions. Hang on. No, it's a problem with view transmissions. Go view transmissions.
All right.
Hit escape. Home. View
but
transmissions.
it's not
right
here
hand
anymore.
side. Scroll down.
I can't scroll down anymore.
Scroll. Oh, I don't know.
I don't want to accept this. I just accepted part 2, right? So it should take me there. I should be able to launch.
Yeah,
I
just
said
go
accept.
close. Just go close. I don't understand this.
Oh, I can find it here. Air of Nothing Part 2. View System. I guess I just have to do this. Penobscot. That's where we are.
No. Get out of there. Go back.
Oh,
to
we're
where you
not
just
there.
were.
We're not there. Look, we're over here.
Yeah, but it should allow us to go to another system repair then.
I can't
What
move.
is going on with this game?
I can't move. I can zoom in
Go-
and out,
go-
but I can't
go
drag
back.
the...
Yeah,
Oh, I
go
have-
back.
Go
Go back.
The key. To what?
Go
Home?
back. Go back to that other screen you're in. Go
View
hit back.
transmissions.
View transmissions. Yep. And then
Air of
No, there was
Nothing's
something
gone
else.
again. How did I find...
there
I
was
found
something-
Air of Nothing up here. Hang on. It was conscriptions.
get out of that. It's so
Alright.
frustrating. Get out of that. Go to operations. That's it. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
see how you've got something highlighted already. The competitors.
The competitor... Oh, yeah? Conspirators,
Just
you mean?
scroll down and see what else is there. Yeah, the conspirators. Just scroll down and tell me what else you've got there.
The Traitor. Tributes to the Imperator. Air of Nothing Part 2. Increase your reputation. That's campaign. So it's really those things.
Can you scroll down any more?
No.
Legend of Restral Lancers. Yeah, so click on Air of Nothing Part 2.
Yeah, that's what we did. And then I can say View
click,
System.
No, click on it. Click on it. Okay.
I did.
Hit track.
Oh, what's track?
Hit track.
I did. Now what? Nothing
Go
happened.
back to view system. View system. View system. Next one. View system. View system. Scroll out. Scroll out. Oh yeah, move around. I don't know.
It doesn't even show where we are now. Oh, current system. Wait, where'd this one go? Up there, okay. What?
I don't understand anymore, to be honest with you. I don't get it.
Like, I can't go here. It's out of range.
There. That's where we are. We are there. We are there. That's our ship.
Okay, so why can't I
Can you
do
fly?
a mission?
Can you fly? Can you fly to the dotted line system next to it? Can you fly there?
Sure.
It's very hard not being able to press these buttons.
I know. You're going to probably have a course in that, so just hang in there till you can get to that, patience course. Taught by none other than PGI's very own Professor GM Patience.
Right. Now I can repair.
Oh, interesting.
I really don't understand what's going on with the game, to be honest. I don't. It doesn't feel like it used to feel when you were just doing stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't get it. Whatever. Let me just repair all these mechs now.
Do you want me to do one while you're doing one?
I'm doing the fire start if you want to do another one. And I did my Zeus as well. Medium laser, medium laser.
These look like it's got... Oh, are these dead? The medium lasers are destroyed?
What do you mean?
They're red.
Yes, they're destroyed. You have to replace them. Which one are you doing now?
The trebuchet.
I just did that, I think. I've done it.
Oh,
Don't touch it. I was wrong. I was on the trebuchet, and I'm doing the fire starter now.
okay.
Alright, so you want to time forward everything? There's a difference between multiple missions, and multiple missions. I know that's the same terminology, but I'll give you an example. When you drop, you may have to drop several times in the same mission on the same planet, all at once. And then there are campaign missions which are multiple, as in there's a storyline to them that might have 4 parts. That's different from a multiple mission. A campaign is different from a multiple mission. I think that's the misunderstanding, but I really don't.
Well, but it's
know
not
sure.
clear on their menu
It
what
isn't.
you're
So
getting.
now,
sometimes.
click on Air to Nothing Part 2. On your left-hand side, there is a thing called Air of Nothing
Yep,
Part 2.
got it. And then I can view system.
So let's just
and now I can travel
view
back to it.
and we'll travel back to it. Yes, which was the one we were at.
Well, maybe it wouldn't let us take it unless we left and repaired. That would be weird, though.
I don't understand. I really don't, because all we had to do was change mechs.
Hey, Mitch. I do have text to speech, but it did not work on that. Wavering Pepper, welcome. Somebody just did a bad life choice. Oh, plain and simple. Thanks for the resub. It's very kind of you.
Okay,
I understand you're like
fine.
Jessica's big time contributor.
So do you have campaign?
All right, I have. Well, I can go to contracts.
Contracts.
Oh, here we go. Part 2. Here it is.
Contracts.
Okay. We got this. So here it's go.
You got to put your points. Put your points in.
I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
Oh, calm your jets.
Basics, man.
I don't. I got them. I did them. Did you look at the paint job on my Marauder? It looks pretty nice, I think. All right.
It does look good, yeah.
Here we go.
Good. I hate your Zeus, but whatever.
You can repaint that. I think what he did was an
I'd rather just
abomination.
destroy it like I have been. I'd rather destroy it. Anyway, I've literally got one more drop in me before I have to leave, so,
Okay.
so let's go.
You got to ready up then.
Oh yeah, I'm ready up. Okay. My bad.
Or maybe you are. Maybe you did.
No, I didn't. Hang on, what am I going to do? Resume, tab mission. Ready. There we go.
There it goes. It's a point of pride. It's going to cost you. Pride goeth before the empty bank account. That's what they say. Mitch, are you gonna become a patron of hers? I think you should.
Frog in a pickle?
Online.
Yeah.
Sensors online.
It did cost me dearly.
All systems nominal.
You should become a patron. She's trying to get like 30 or 50 patrons total by the end of the year.
Okay, I need you to pay attention to where you are on the map at all times.
Oh my gosh, come on. You're going to make this difficult?
Okay, we're going after these lights, and then we're going after the artillery behind those lights.
Target and mech eliminated. Such is the fate of all who oppose House Barrack. Raptor unit receiving enemy fire.
Okay.
Target acquired.
Got one behind you over here.
Target destroyed.
Okay, we've got airplanes.
Acquired.
I'm taking damage here too.
Let's get the airplanes. Let's get the airplanes.
How many were there?
Well, 4, but we've got light mix on us.
How do I unlock my arms?
I don't know.
I just took that mech out.
New target commander.
We really need to get to those artillery things.
Target acquired.
Raptor unit taking critical damage. Add one more to my kill count.
I don't feel like I'm being very effective.
Oh, I'm getting... We need to get out of this water. Let's go to the artillery. So to your... Not the ones... A bit more to your left. A bit more to your right, sorry. A bit more to your right. Dark? To your
Okay.
right, to your right. We're going this...
Destroyed.
Well, everybody else is over. I mean, they're all fighting the enemy behind me, so I'm not really sure.
We need to
where
get
you
the
want me to go.
artillery. We need to go to the artillery. We need to kill the artillery. The fight will come to us. And tell your mechs
right.
to come to us as well.
We are rallying on you, Commander.
Yeah, I can't reach them up there.
You bastard.
Do we have to go up this hill on the left to get to him?
Yeah, we're going to do one high and the other high, and then we're going to come back and kill those mechs. Stay out of the red circles.
File formation, Commander. Kill confirmed. Right to the provinces. They destroyed one of my components.
That's that really terrible paint job you got there.
It really is. Unless you want to fight all those mechs while I destroy all this stuff, but I should be in a
No,
line
this
of
is
mech to
fine.
do all this. Just keep on avoiding those artillery things.
Yeah, they keep putting them in front of me for some reason.
Yeah, they do that.
Guess we have to go way up there.
Yeah, I don't know if we can get up there. Oh, come on.
Uh-oh.
Duck, duck, duck!
I couldn't get out of the way fast enough.
You needed to stop. That's what you needed to do.
No, I was already in it.
Target acquired.
I have to work on my patience, eh?
Yeah.
Target
Alright,
Yeah.
next row.
Is the row down below us? Uh-oh, I'm in one again.
Okay, see
I got out in
way
time.
we came.
Where is the other...
So see the back. Come back the way we came, and you'll see the red dots in front of you.
Yep.
We're going there. Yeah, we don't really care, mate. Good luck to you.
Looks like we got incoming helicopters.
You turn around and take those out. I'll keep on going forward.
Add one more to my kill count.
2.
Enemy reinforcements inbound.
There goes 3.
Taking heavy damage.
Enemy dropship incoming.
Okay, head back down to the fight. I'll take these out quickly, and then I'll join
Alright. If we took out the artillery, won't it stop shooting us too?
you. Yeah, if we kill the artillery, it'll stop shooting us. Yeah.
Can't get that target, Commander.
Acquired. Target acquired.
Okay, all the artillery's done. Let's go kill these mechs.
And pop that blood bag inside it.
Try not
Pop
to take
that
too much
blood
damage.
bag.
You've got mechs behind. No, where are they? Yeah, they're behind you as well, dude.
Firing on the Commander's requested target. Have you forgotten whose side you are on, Commander?
Yeah, I was a little confused.
Heat critical.
Okay, you got planes in the air.
Route to eject.
I gotta get this guy fast.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Ah,
Heat critical.
Planes in the air.
I'm trying to shoot him, but I don't have any weapons that aren't hot.
Yeah, I'm getting him. It's alright.
Component lost.
Alright, let's kill these mechs.
New target fire starter. System offline.
I'm really hot. I keep shutting down every time I fire now at this point.
Oh, cool off. I'm coming in. You need to back out.
I don't have a back out strategy. I'm up against the wall here. But they're not, as long as I don't fire at them, they don't seem to care about me.
It's because that blackjack's a flamer.
Targeted mech heavily damaged. They'll be scrapped in no
Heat
time.
critical.
Wow, he's halved me.
Component lost. But I'm not afraid to die in battle.
System offline.
Critical damage.
Oh, this is annoying.
That don't make kill for me.
He's taken out most of my weapon group. Sorry.
You don't need those weapons.
So the problem is that these
You seem to
Commando is a flamer, and the blackjack was a flamer. That's why.
Look out, Commander. More enemy mechs inbound.
Great, more
You
enemy
need to
mechs.
get the air mechs. I
Chopper.
can't get them.
I'm shut down.
I think that's it. Oh no, there's another.
One got over the
Oh,
back.
this
Let's
is
maybe
not
he'll circle back around.
good. This is not good.
We got more enemy mechs coming in, they said.
There's- Yeah, we got more many mechs, and I'm
Or
halved.
deploying still more reinforcements, Commander.
Where are they? Oh, this is annoying.
Reforming on you, Commander.
Oh, it's only 1 or 2, isn't it? Let's go around this way.
To the right.
Positioning
Yeah, there's a... What is that? That's a javelin. I'm gonna have to punch this mech, or I'm gonna die.
Focus the commander's target. Damn me, its component destroyed. Enemy mech has lost a critical.
Okay, we've got air units coming in.
Got him.
Weather Creek provinces are being torn apart.
Where's the other ones? Got
here.
mechs coming in here too.
Yeah. It's not
I only
gonna
saw
work.
one air unit. I gotta back up, maybe I can see him. This is a little hectic.
I'm dead.
Don't be dead. There's too many mechs here.
That Blackjack and Commando basically half moved initially when we were coming like on the hill because of their flamers, and yeah, after that became useless.
Weapon systems online.
Destroyed.
Yeah, I gotta go. Sorry, man.
It's alright.
You may want to just restart this when you
Yeah.
have people. Okay, see you later.
Okay, bye.
Heat critical. New target. Flee. Target acquired.
Targeted mech heavily damaged. Component destroyed.
Target acquired.
No! Commander! FAD! Dispatch recovery teams immediately! Commander, do you read me?
I'm dead. I'm dead. I probably should, or just she won't be annoyed with you. That's hilarious. Nope, not at all. That was terrible. I think I failed, and it was terrible. So there's that. Continue. So I could just, I'm going to have to go back and just do the whole thing over again. Because I didn't save between those two. She already thinks I give her too much money. Oh, she will be annoyed with you. That's right. She'll be annoyed with you in that way. You called it. That's absolutely true. Well, I'm hoping she can. She's got like 14 or 15 patrons right now. Some of them give $25. Some of them give like two of them. Maybe two of them. And then some of them give $10 or $5, and quite a few give $3, and most of them give, $1 or $3. So don't feel like you have to do anything at all, of course. Let's see. So I need to. This is terrible. I'm gonna restart this. Yeah, 10's fine. When you're rich, you can up it, right? I don't think you're not on the rich path at the moment, though. Okay, so I'm gonna load this autosaved mission. This is from. Probably, why does it say 11:22? It's not 11:22 now, is it? 10:19. 10:30. What's the date? That's the time. So 11:22. Penobscot, Heir of Nothing, Part 1. So I did that. Autosave finish, entered system. Autosave entered system. So really, I'm this one. We'll take that. That should be before the actual drop, I think. Seemed kind of slow there. Okay. So let me see, did the mechs, are they fixed? No current work orders, loadout, under tonnaged. So it should be fine. All right. So I guess no one else is coming in, so I might as well go to Mechwarrior online. Because I don't want to do these drops myself. It really helps to have humans that you can focus with. So I'm going to take it from here. And I'm going to exit. There we go. Confirming. Yep, I'm confirming. And we'll get Mechwarrior online going. Hope we'll see if it crashes after running this, right? That'll be fun. See how good PGI cleans up their code mess after running their games. How's work going, Mitch? Oh my gosh, did she talk about the cats? I'm not going to say that dumb cat, but it really is kind of a dumb cat. Like, it goes out. It's afraid of things, so it goes outside because it's curious, and then immediately goes underneath that porch, that big long back porch we have. I don't know if you've been out on it, actually. You probably have. And you can't see any of the middle because there's steps going down that are contiguously all across the back side. And then there's a little area you can see underneath a little ways, and on the far side you can see a little bit underneath. Oh, you got a small raise? Nice. And a title, a nicer title like Hatman, Mr. Brim, Double Stitch. Like, was it kind of a cool title? Button Top. I'm trying to think of cool names. You can help me if I'm not doing well. Assistant Stitcher. Fold Manager. Sizing Model. How's that? Shipping Supervisor. Oh, Supervisor, like, I get it, Supervisor. See what I did there? Nice. So they didn't really do much better than I did, basically, but at least it's nice instead of lead. Cool. Supervisor. I'm hilarious to myself. You know, if I didn't have me to make jokes myself, to laugh at myself uncontrollably, I don't know what the world would be like. I mean, it might be exactly the same, but it sure be different for me. I'm really hoping that a new mic goes on, a particular mic. Oh, it's way too expensive, but I really want to get a mic before we start recording Jessica's album that's like a really nice higher end mic. And I have some decent mics and she sounds great, but she would sound even better on one of these really nice mics. But it's like $1,200, $1,250, I think. And I don't want to spend that much, but if they have them and go on some really good sale, I have money saved for lenses, and the lenses prices have been pretty high, and I'm wondering if I shouldn't get a mic for tracking her with. My wife would say, and my monitors are dying. One of my monitors is starting to act up, and that's not good either. Because that's $1,000 right there. My studio monitors, not my screen monitors, my reference monitors. Where do I look for mics? Well, if I knew there was a certain one that I wanted, likely I would get it from Sweetwater. Kind of depends on the mic. Like, I bought some handheld active dynamics. An active dynamic is like an SM57 or an SM58. Those are dynamic microphones. They basically have little diaphragms like a speaker with a coil. The coil moves past a magnet and generates a small current which gets sent down the wire. There's no amplifier or power required, no phantom power. And then that gets amplified by the preamp. And they're dead simple. The Shure SM57 is kind of an industry standard, decent sounding mic, and it sounds certain sound that sounds good on a lot of things. The SM57 or SM58 and the SM57 beta and the SM58 beta are a little fancier, and I don't really know how those are different or if they need phantom power. But Blue Technology, or Blue Microphones, makes a Encore 100, 200, and 300, and the 100 is just like an SM57, only it sounds slightly nicer, barely, but it looks great. Their Encore 200 is a really nice sounding handheld active dynamic mic, meaning that it has the dynamic stuff in it, but it also has a little circuit board that requires phantom power to run it, that does some post-processing to the signal to regain some of the EQ on the high end, or signal sensitivity, and shape it a little bit that would be lost otherwise. And I don't know what else they're doing inside there, but it's a beautiful sounding mic, and it sounds better than you can get them for, first I should say, when they're on sale, you can get 2 of them for $150. They sound noticeably better than the SM58Bs or the 57Bs, the betas from Shure, that are $250 each, right? They just sound great. That's what Jennifer sings on when she sings live. It's that bronze colored basket on it, pop filter. And those are great, but they're not really even studio quality yet. They're just more rugged than a large diaphragm condenser. And I have 2 Studio Project C1s, which are really great studio mics, but they're kind of bright and harsh. They can get harsh. They're really clear and clean, but a little bright. They can sound a little harsh and edgy. And Jessica, I mean, by the time we get done, it sounds good, right? It's not bad. But if you step up from there, like this mic right here, this is I got those for, I think, $350 a pair, $400 for a pair, a matched pair. And a matched pair means someone's put them on a scope and they've balanced the output and they've matched timbre or sensitivity across the frequency range and character of the quality of what it's picking up to another mic that's very similar. So you get a stereo pair that images stereo signals if you put 2 of them in a XY or a pair configuration that's much more accurate and lifelike sounding. So those are usually, they cost more to get a stereo pair, right? So those have been great, and I used them for all sorts of things, and they just sound really good, but they're a little harsh or a little bright, and I don't mind it because my ears are going bad, but that doesn't mean they're great, right? Some people don't like them because of that. Sometimes a warmer mic is more natural sounding and stuff. But I do love the little edginess I get on the back of Jessica's throat that adds that little character to her voice. Jennifer's the same way. It just sounds great there. And it's hard to get that on a mic that doesn't have that presence already. So a U87 is going to sound great, but those are $4,000. And these little studio projects are the closest you can get for way cheaper
Got an Atlas
to
pushing
a $4,000 mic. But, oh man, can't get him up here. Push him back further and I can shoot at him too. Never mind. Going down, it looks like.
Target spotted.
Okay, anyway, they sound similar but not identical to a $4,000 U87. So they're really popular. They're not made anymore, I don't think. But they're great little mics. Now, what I'd like to get as a alternate brush of timbre.
Target spotted.
is a... Well, let me... Here, just a second. I'm getting killed. This is not going to end well for me. Or people who care about me.
Left arm critical damage.
Look at this. Is he following me up here? Oh, it's up here.
Heat sink destroyed. Left torso critical damage. Artillery strike online. Right torso critical damage. Heat sink destroyed.
Yeah, he got me. I decided just to go in on him and get this over with. So there are a lot of mics in the $300 to $500 range that are pretty nice. And you can get those, but a lot of them just kind of do the same thing mine does. My C1s, they're kind of bright. Because to most people, bright is better than dull, obviously. But if it's bright, harsh, that becomes counterproductive. And a really popular mic in the 60s, especially with people like Frank Sinatra and crooners and people that had bigger voices and wanted to bring that depth out as well as a nice open top end. There was this mic called the Neumann U47. So the U87 and the U47 are kind of classic, legendary microphones. They're $4,000 to $7,000. Now you could buy one now for probably about $7,000 to $10,000. They're not cheap, right? So there's a bunch of mics that do knockoffs of them, but they usually just don't have something. They're just not quite there. But they're usually thousands and thousands less. And you can buy Peter Hollins has a... Where did we learn about all these? Oh, so there's lots of review sites, but I've actually heard lots of them. Like I've sang on and heard the U47. I had a friend that ran a studio that I did all the internal cabinet work for and took studio classes from, and Jennifer and I used to go in and we would perform for studio classes. So at the end of the term, we would show up with songs, 5 or 6 songs, and there might be another person there with a couple songs, and then each student would do a song. We do 2 songs per night, basically. And each student would have to mix, and EQ and everything, that tune, as a simple stripped down kick drum, snare kick, hi-hat for the drums, simple percussion, piano or keyboard. Usually acoustic piano was recommended because learning to mic acoustic piano is actually not as easy as you might think, and there's lots of things you can do wrong. And then bass, and then maybe a vocalist, or there might be a layer synth pad in addition or something like that. So we would basically sing and play for 6-7 hours to do 2 tunes in a night, and we'd end up with a sometimes a decent 2-track live recording, depending if we still had any voices left by the end of that time, and sometimes it wasn't good enough to use, but it was really fun to do. And so he had a really nice mic locker with about $40,000 worth of mics in it. And so between, you didn't get to hear any of that. Ooh, sorry about that. He had a really nice mic locker with thousands and thousands of dollars worth of mics. And so we could kind of pick any mic we wanted to and try it out and hear what other people were getting from them and stuff like that. Then I've collected my own smaller, much less expensive mic locker over the years because I do a lot of live sound. And I do recording, studio recording and mixing and stuff. So I have a small collection of lesser expensive mics. And then I've used other people's mics in their studios too. So I've heard a lot of them, but I haven't heard everyone because there's literally hundreds and hundreds of different mics, right? So the UA87 is kind of a world-class mic. And you can buy a matched pair of U87s for about $20,000. Or you can take them and you can send them down to a place in California where they will take the capsule out, which is a really thin mylar, super thin, that is stretched across a disc, basically, that has holes drilled out of it to allow air to move in and out of it. And then they sputter vacuum deposit gold on it. So it has a conductive surface, and then as that moves closer or further away from a a wire in the center with a charge on it, the capacitance changes, and that gets amplified, and that's how they create sound out of those things. So it requires power inside the microphone to do that. So you need 48 volt power to drive that circuitry. So anyway, there's been a host of knockoffs for all these different mics, but the legendary ones are legendary because there's something beautiful about the way they render human voices and other instruments that is hard to do for $199. It just isn't going to happen. So you can buy some kind of good mics that are great if you're on a budget and you want to get started for, $300-400. Usually $100 is not where you want to be. $200, not really. By the time you get to $300, they can be pretty good. But that's still a long ways away from a really high-end professional mic. So this mic that I'm talking on actually is a Roswell Pro Audio, and this is a guy who's been studying and testing mics for decades, and he designs them. And he's got really good ears, and he has a really good grasp of what can and should be and shouldn't be done on a microphone. And sometimes it's a matter of the capsule itself has the largest determining factor of what a microphone sounds like. Next comes the electronics within how that's treated and captured and stuff. And so he has studied some of these classic mics and some of the ones that are just like renowned and legendary and used on so many recordings. I won't even go into all that. And then he has developed his own versions of those that aren't identical, but still have that something magical about them. So this microphone that I'm on uses the same capsule design as the famous U47, Neumann U47. Neumann was a German mic company. And it has this big bottom end that is just full and rich without getting muddy, but you can still hear this top clarity detail on the high end. And so it's really one of those sought after mic sounds, and this comes very, very close to it. It's a little more maybe I don't know. I haven't compared it to a real 47, so I can't really say what it's more of, but it's characteristically similar to it in a lot of ways. But instead of being $5,000 to get one of those babies, it's $379 or $379, I think. And this one's customized, so I have a black basket instead of a bright silver chrome basket. And I have instead of just a dark blue body with a painted on logo, this has the, I don't know if I can show this to you or not. This has the badge. See it there? It's cast. It's a cast badge. And so this was like $425 or something like that, $450 maybe. But it sounds very similar to a $5,000 microphone. Now, if you give this guy $1,250, I think it lists for $1,499 or something like that. He'll give you his Polaris, which is a big-bodied, large diaphragm studio condenser that uses. I don't think it uses a tube, but its signal it might use a tube actually. It's not a tube mic per se. A lot of those have certain, they warm up and distort when they're driven hard. Kind of like an amplifier for a guitar. You can turn up the drive on it, and it's basically sending more to the tube, the preamp tube, so it can saturate. Then it'll amplify that at less, with more power, but with less distortion. So it's taking this kind of warm, fuzzy distortion and adding it and then amplifying that. Well, they make tube mics do that too. But these $15,000, $20,000 mics that are uniquely character additive, they add a certain sound to a vocal that's distinctive and only comes through this kind of quality of a thing and the type of electronics and everything.
They're coming into H6.
You get one of those. You get like this $15,000, $20,000 sounding mic for about $1,200, people who are like Grammy-winning engineers will look at them and go, "Oh my gosh, this is as good or better than my $20,000 mic in my mic locker," and they'll make up their first go-to mic for vocals. They're that good. They're really, really good. And so I just kind of think, well, I'm going to be recording a full album's worth. I've got my camera money that I could let sit there until lens prices or the lenses that I want come out. I'm waiting for some different lenses to come out because I'm selling some of my gear and upgrading to the mirrorless Nikon 7 stuff for my photography. And for me, that's a business expense. I have to kind of turn that around into lenses. But if I got that, it might sound magical on her voice. And that would be kind of nice for her first album project. And normally if you went into a studio and spent time and money in a studio, since I have a studio, I don't have to do that, but you'd spend $10,000 or $20,000 just recording an album in a studio. Even a small studio, you could spend that much easily. In a bigger studio, it could be 20 or 30 or 50 or 100,000. In a real big LA studio, it could be 100,000.
Target spotted.
Just to walk in the door almost.
Catapults.
So I don't have any of that kind of problem. Don't have that kind of money either. So it seems like maybe I should just invest in getting a really nice mic that she could track on that, would be, I'd use it for the next 20 years till I'm dead, and then she'd inherit it and she'd have this really nice, great sounding mic. Because my other kids wouldn't want it. They wouldn't care about it.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
I'd say it would be what?
Artillery
Target
strike
spotted.
online.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical.
Okay, I better pay attention to this. Anyway, I'm hoping he'll have a Black Friday sale, right? That'll pop it down another couple $100, because if he does, I might just do it. I've been saving money for a drone also, and I could use that money. That would cover most of it, because I don't really have to have a drone. It'd be nice. A lot of shots on the videos would be nice if they were with a drone. Drones get used a lot. But there'll always be excuses, right? Ouch. Ooh.
Critical damage.
Those guys are hitting hard. That Annihilator should go.
The enemy has started to chip away at us. Stay frosty.
Heat level critical.
All right, we'll just sit here for a second, cool down. Nope, can't. Got trouble down here.
Left torso critical damage. Target acquired. Left leg destroyed. Heat level critical. Left torso destroyed. Left arm destroyed. Center torso.
Well, I did some damage, I hope. 340, not great. Kind of over pushing this thing.
Center torso critical damage.
I don't know. I've got a friend who has a studio here in town, and it's about $80 an hour to $100 an hour for a small studio. Like I have a small studio, I charge about $80 an hour. But what I'm charging for, actually more than my studio or my gear, is I'm charging for my expertise as a vocal coach, so I can get a great performance out of a moderately good singer, or a good performance, and I can get a great performance out of a really good singer. So like when Evan would come over here and track, she really had fun because A, we had fun together, but B, she felt like she walked away with some really great vocal takes, and it was because I was able to help her get that. Now, she's a great singer, but I'm really good at helping her get into the right mood and the right interpretation and ideas of how to get her there and what the song needs to work well, and then she's able to do it. But without me, if it's just her, she doesn't do that as easily herself. So Not that she's not great, she is, but she would tell me, she told me that I was the genius behind the voice, which is very kind of her. I don't think it's true, but there's something to be said for a good vocal coach, not a vocal teacher. I wouldn't try to teach her how to sing because she already knows how to sing much better than I do. What I try to do is get her to emote and express emotion through those songs, notes, lyrics in a way that she wouldn't have been able to do without help getting that done. And it doesn't matter if it's a professional like her, or like I've had high school kids come in that are talented and good, but their performance is pretty lackluster, right? It's just kind of, okay. And by the time we're done, get a really great performance out of them. So they're really paying for that more than they are for my gear, because my gear is not super high end, and it's much more about the performance than it is the gear. And my gear is certainly good enough that like even those mics that I have, when I tracked Evan on them, they went to a Grammy-winning engineer who did the final mix of her vocal. So I would track it. We'd pick the select best parts. I'd cut those up and send them to him for final mix. He would combine those with the backing tracks that were done by another person down in California and do the final mix. And before she started tracking with me, she was tracking on her husband's $15,000 Manley microphone. It was a custom, one-of-a-kind Manley, they're a high-end microphone. And not once did anybody ever say, oh, you need to get a better mic because we can tell this mic doesn't sound good. Nobody noticed that we'd switched from a $15,000 custom Manley to a $250 Studio Project C1. So that tells you how good that mic is. But it doesn't add character. It's super squeaky clean. And this mic that I'm thinking about getting has a lot of character to it too. That's the difference. So it's kind of like painting with, different brushes, a coarse bristly brush or a clean sharp line brush, or something with rich in colors, or something that's just stark and black and white. There's all those things kind of are words you use to describe the sound of something. So
I like painting in the nude.
Well, that wasn't the sound of the microphone. I was thinking clean, pristine. I wasn't thinking bare naked vocals, but I guess that's a sound too. Yeah. Hey, Pyro.
Howdy.
Wood League Superstar. Hey. Yeah, say good night. Thank you. Go to bed. Good hunting to you. Well, you're not good dreaming, I guess. Pick up kinds of influence if you do so for a while. Okay, so wonder how much my brother spent on just beheaded, but since speech, yeah, you can't. That's right, Hellbringer. Wait, good catch, Hellbringer. Oh wait, did you jump in the group yet? Here, I'll make a group. I didn't make a group so you couldn't get in it. Because I've been rambling. Nobody's here, so I'm just talking to myself. There you go.
Yeah, at least I know you're streaming. Otherwise, I'd pop down to channel and it would be quite strange.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, I don't do it all the time. I do it part-time. Everything I do is part-time. I do portrait photography part-time. I do recording engineering part-time. I do composing and publishing of music part-time. I do Airbnb part-time, and I also, seems to me I do something else part-time too. I build kind of part-time, but I don't do that for money. I just do that so I don't have to pay somebody. I used to do cabinet work and custom furniture too. Put myself through college doing cabinet work and furniture. I do answer stupid questions part-time. That's one of my favorite pastimes for part-time, is answering stupid questions. Because then it's like, well, I can come up with any answer, right? How are they going to know? I definitely do make horrible jokes part-time. Almost full-time, I would say. That's kind of not even a hobby. That's like breathing. I don't want Solaris. I don't want the... Well, the bog might be fine. The only thing I don't like about this mic that I was talking about, Mitch, is that the color is actually a certain year of Corvette copper, metallic copper. It's called Corvette metallic copper. It was only made for a few years. It's basically shiny brass with little teeny sparkles in it. And when you see the pictures, it looks kind of yellow. I don't know if I like it. People who get it don't seem to mind, and I either could get a custom body on it. I think what would look really cool on it is a patinaed brass body that's lacquered after it's been kind of greened and browned up and stuff. I think that would look really cool. Like an acid wash. And I don't think he does that. He did do a custom body for me on this, but probably not for that one. And I don't want to spend money on extra custom body because that would be more than it's already more than I can really afford anyway.
Online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
This is actually the nicest mic I have, the one that I'm on right now. Certainly,
Twitch gets the nicest mic.
Twitch does, because it's me, right? I haven't tried Jessica on it because we haven't tracked any vocals yet. New vocals, the one we just released, we'd already tracked the vocals on, and we just hadn't shot the video yet. And the next one that I have that I've edited, that's already vocal tracked. So her new stuff, I could just try tracking her on this and see how we like it. But I'm just really tempted to get a really great mic. It's really tempting. When you get into gear, like really nice cameras and really nice lenses, once you use a really great camera with a great image sensor and a really beautiful lens, and then you take a picture with it, you go, oh, I have to have that now. You just get instantly spoiled. And the same thing's true of a really great microphone. You just realize this is so much nicer. And I'm kind of that way in my tools too. I'm terrible because I just never made much money, but I've always just saved and scrimped and then bought a really nice tool. And I kind of learned that the hard way when I was first buying tools, and I would buy a jigsaw, hand saber saw, and I'd buy one, or I'd get one from my dad passed down or something, and it was like a Sears jigsaw, and you'd cut a few things with it, and then it was made with bushings, and so the bushings would go bad, and then their skill saw would go bad because it was bushings. And real tools are made with bearings, not bushings. Bushings wear out really quickly, especially when they're put under loads and stuff.
Well, there are lots.
And so then you go and you buy a better one that it's got bushings and it doesn't last either, and then from somebody else, and then you say, well, I need one that's going to actually do this, and so you buy a $360 Bosch handheld jigsaw. And it feels like a sewing machine. It's so smooth and amazing, and there's no splintering, and it tracks effortlessly, and you'll have it for 50 years, and it's always amazing. Then you go, oh, well, that was a much better deal than buying 4 cheap ones that broke for $115 a piece. And so that's kind of ruined me for my tool buying too, generally. But all my tools are great tools, and I built a house with them, so they certainly were well worth it.
UAV is above us.
Affirmative.
2, if you can get it.
I can't reach it. It's too high. I can't reach that high.
Got something in the back. It's a high 6.
Target spotted.
I'll try to help you with it.
Target acquired. Artillery strike online.
Negative. Need assistance.
Oh. If you're
Over
running
on the
away, it's
left.
gonna be harder.
Watch them on the left. There's 3 of them over here.
Got one's coming.
Target spotted.
Yep. One coming in my back here.
Loading incoming missile. Left arm critical damage. Heatsink destroyed.
I didn't rotate fast enough.
They're pushing around Golf 7.
Affirmative.
Target destroyed.
I am rusty.
I'm getting trounced on. Is trounced a word?
Online.
I don't think so.
It's a lot like trounced, only it's softer. Or it's trounced all the way around. Rounced.
The enemy has started to chip away at us.
They're pushing through the gas station in force. There's a lot of hurt ones. Visual left on the Thanatos.
Artillery strike online.
Oh hell, you guys are way over there.
Target spotted. Enemy forces in
Wish I had jump jets. That'd be handy.
Heat level critical. Artillery strike online. Heat level critical.
Thought I fired an arty strike at him.
Heat level critical. Warning,
Target
incoming missile. Left
seven
arm
upside.
destroyed.
There went my arm.
Torso critical damage. Left leg critical.
I think I need a different spot.
Heat sink destroyed. Artillery strike online.
Yeah, you guys can pop up and jump all you want. That's fine with me.
Need assistance.
Target acquired.
Make the burns count.
Sorry about that. You fell down in front of my alpha there. Just your elbow.
Don't let the hostiles
You don't need that arm.
any more of you.
Target acquired. Warning, incoming missile.
Looks like only half of the enemies remain.
I think we're going to get this. Maybe.
Nice run, PC.
Center torso.
Yep.
critical
Unless I don't.
damage.
If I go up
Left
there and
leg
die.
destroyed.
Yep, there I did. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, 412. That's okay.
Warrior, respond. This is clan command.
Really thought we had that one.
Mitch. Pepper, I'm glad that you went, and I'm glad that you're relieved, and I'm glad that you're back. Might be too much information, but nonetheless. Let's see, how did I do here? 412. What did my pilot skill rating do? Down. Down. I'll try that again. You didn't miss much. No, I didn't die while you're gone. I'm sorry about that. Terribly sorry. I won't get what that you had to go. Did I miss this up here? I need to go back up here. Hey, Miss BNR, welcome.
Hey.
Let me get you
Hi,
an
Miss
invite.
BNR.
Hello.
Invite sent. Dur-dur-dur.
Thank you.
With a little horn thing. So what did I miss here? Okay, so stupid question. If someone wants to record their voice for themselves in song covers, where would be the best place to go for backing tracks? Oh, so there are a lot of places you can get backing tracks, and if it's just for yourself, you can buy backing tracks online, and they're kind of licensed, actually. And if it's just for yourself, you're not going to put them on YouTube, you can just do that. If you're going to put them on YouTube or someplace like that, you're going to have to go through DistroKid and get a license that will then make sure that the person who created that backing track gets a cut, and the person who wrote the song gets a cut of any ad revenue that your channel generates, which will amount to, they'll get the 1 penny per 1,000 views, not you, right? But at least you've done it legally that way. And I don't, we don't ever buy pre-made backing tracks, so I don't know the best place to do it, but there's a lot of websites. Just go out and search. You'll find some that have those. I wouldn't use the... they have a voice remover EQ, but it never really gets oops, guys, I just canceled that. Sorry, recycle. It never fully gets rid of the voice, and so it's not what you want. You want to go, oops, cancel. You want to actually get a track, a backing track. So I cannot make that kind of sound, so it's mostly a behind the scenes thing, so you can just make the sacrifice at least. A penny saved is a penny earned. Well, in the case of royalties on YouTube or Spotify or any other streaming service, a penny saved is a penny somebody else gets and not a penny you end up earning usually. Like Jessica has been streaming on SoundCloud, not SoundCloud, on Spotify for 4 years. And she's got 18 songs there, right? And she has somebody like in China, we don't know who it is, but it's somebody in China that has been watching a lot of her videos on YouTube, and she's got people on SoundCloud that listen to them, and she's got over 20,000 views on YouTube now from her different songs, which isn't that many really when you look at, there's like, I think 18 different songs that spread around. Some have 4,000 views or something like that. But if you take all that airtime and all of the SoundCloud and all of the other tiny little streaming services, I think she's made $12 in 4 years. It's ridiculous. She's made probably, when she sells a song on Apple iTunes, she makes $1, and the store, maybe she makes 90 cents, and the store makes 30 cents or 40 cents, and I think the artist gets a dime, or not the artist, the copyright holder, which is their publishing company, and then they take a cut of that, and then they give the artist a cut of that. Because when you sign with a big label or a studio, a record label or publisher, they retain, you guys don't care about this. They keep most of the money, and you get a sliver of it. There you go. There's that. Miss BNR, is your cow happy? Do you have a happy cow?
I haven't checked on him today.
Do you have to do it every day?
No, he just kind of hangs in stasis when I'm not there, but
I
do feel neglectful.
I'm going to tell you this story, and it's not to shame you or make you feel bad. Consider it a cautionary tale, and one that is meant to inspire you to take as good of care of your bovine as possible. When Jessica was in elementary school, 4th grade maybe, she had a little Game Boy. No, she had a computer game on her mother's computer, and it was like a My Little Pony. You know, you get little horses, and you take care of the horses, and you'd feed them, and you'd walk them, and you could ride them, and give them exercise and stuff like that. And she had a horse. She really liked taking care of this horse. And we went on vacation. We were gone for 2 weeks, and we came back because she hadn't fed the horse. It was dead.
What? Who does that to kids?
And she was traumatized. She was just a wreck. It was so terrible. And my thought is exactly, who does that to kids? It was terrible. So I want you to be able to spare that anguish in your own life, in your own personal, emotions and stuff. Feed your darn cow. Whatever you do, feed your cow.
Well, now I'm going to have to quit Mechwarrior and go check on the cow.
I know, right? Maybe you could just kind of go out of bounds and get the farm and check the cow and then come back into the match. That'd be cool if you could have...
Get my my free mech.
Yeah, if you get well, maybe. How come they don't have a mech named after a cow? They've got like vipers and sparrowhawks, and sparrowhawks actually were air mechs. They were like airplanes that would attack mechs. So, Waver and Pepper, are you thinking like you want to start tracking some vocals, right? So do you have an interface and do you have a mic to do that with? And have you sang for long? Have you been singing for a long time? Like, what's your sitch?
Target spotted.
I don't think I should be coming over here. Nope, my whole team's over there. I'm not going to do this. It's bad. Bad, bad, bad. It's bad bot bit.
Resource point Epsilon is ours.
Dark, you should really go that way, because coming back and realizing you're in the wrong spot is the right thing to do.
You're right, I've done the wrong thing. I've done the wrong thing. After all that effort, it was still the wrong thing because I did the right thing, and that's wrong for me.
Here, I thought I was following Dark around. I'm following Pyro.
That's a much better choice,
probably. A better idea.
Strike on Epsilon, man.
Yeah.
Target spotted.
I don't know. That doesn't seem very smart either.
I will say I've gotten in trouble following Pyro too.
I see a Marauder and I follow it.
Oh, here we go.
Strike online. Target acquired. Artillery strike active.
So we got two more here. D5 assaults.
Warning, incoming missile.
Ouch. I'm gonna need some help.
Coming.
Because they hurt me. Hurt me bad. And they're pushing this way. Okay, now I got some cover at least. Let's see if I can do some damage. There you go. That might have just been the tower.
Good start. Keep holding the resource points, warriors.
I just headshotted that poor guy.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
He shut down and held still, so I killed him.
Resource point Sigma is now controlled by the enemy.
Ow.
It seems unfair, but I was fairly happy with the outcome anyway.
They are a quarter of the way there. Do not let them push ahead.
Who's shooting me?
Not me. I'm trying not to hit the
Mislinks.
same people on my team for a change. No promises.
Better not be the Fafnir on our team.
Warning, incoming missile.
Oh, we're a little ahead. I suppose I can go here and die.
Coming to help with Delta.
Oh, that's a big boy. That's a Kodiak. I don't think I want to go see him. I think I'm gonna go back the other way.
Oops, I killed another one. It was an accident. Totally an accident.
Resource point Epsilon is ours.
Nice.
Oops, I accidentally killed another one. Darn it, this is just a tough match for these guys.
Warning, incoming missile.
Oops.
You keep killing all the ones that I get to shoot at.
Sorry. Yeah, thanks for softening them up for me.
I don't think I'm softening them much. All I have is lasers. I hate lasers.
I like lasers.
The enemy has resource point data.
They leave a lasting impression.
So does an AC-20.
That's true. Come on, come on. There we go.
Nice.
What are you in?
I'm in this
is that the
Evan
free
Jag, yeah.
What are you running on it?
Oh, I killed him. Darn it.
Oh my god! Every time! I have to get away from you.
Heat level critical.
They're right there where I died.
Where'd this Evan Jag go? There he is. Ah, shoot. Oh, somebody shoot me.
Bushwhacker.
He got me. Figured he would.
No.
I got 6 kills though. That's okay.
Oh, finally got one.
Nice, PNR.
Target acquired.
Upon us. Do not bring shame upon yourself.
Gosh, 9-9. I didn't realize it was that close. I thought we were tearing him up.
Target acquired.
That it was just me tearing him up.
We're halfway there.
You got this, guys. Stay together. Focus fire. Kill the bad guys.
Target acquired.
There's 2 of them over there. Watch out for the big heavy on your right, behind the rock. No, he's on your right behind the rocks.
You got one on the
BNR.
C4 closer to you.
Yeah, he's kind of behind those. So back this guy up. Let him take the burden. I don't know which side the enemy's on.
Oh, we're gonna lose on points.
They have won this if you're not aggressive.
He might have gone down in the canyon.
Target.
He's down below there. There you go.
He's over here, Barry.
Yep.
It's Marauder, 38.
Target acquired.
Twist, 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 twist.
Critical damage.
Yeah, back shot.
Target destroyed.
Yes. Nice.
Critical.
No!
Yeah, well, those cap things.
Damn.
Good try,
sorry.
guys.
Darn it.
It's still good teamwork, this PNR.
Actually, so, okay. Different dimensions of gear, which was why it was... So, the reason I don't like the Yetis is because they're kind of dull, covered sounding on the upper frequencies, so they're just kind of a little bit more muffled, more like this. They sound kind of like this instead of sound like this. And that's more dramatic, but you can tell the difference, right? This is one way, and this is the way that it really should sound. And every mic's going to have that differentiation of frequency response, and sometimes they hype it artificially to get that brighter open sound, and that's not good. And the Yeti doesn't do that. That's a good thing, but they tend to be a little bit covered sounding, just a little bit covered. And even their higher end Yeti. Now, what I will say is they make a Meteor mic. It's a tiny little large condenser, tiny little portable mic. It actually sounds pretty good. So I would get that. It's less. It's probably half the price, or less than half the price. It's a little USB mic, and it's a great sounding little mic. So you can get them on sale for $69, and they sound better than the big Yetis. Plus, usually people don't know how to use the Yetis and the blue Yetis and stuff. I wouldn't get a Snowball for sure. They're really dull. And I would recommend the Meteor mic. They're great little mics. I wouldn't use them for live broadcasting so much because you can, but there's a little bit of delay in them. Okay, let's go and get this thing going. I would just get like a Focusrite Scarlett. If you have a keyboard that you're going to be doing MIDI in, then you'll need to get the, I think it's the 8i8 or the 4i8. I don't remember their smaller interfaces. They sound great for how cheap they are. They're anywhere from $129 to $250. And otherwise, just get a USB mic. USB mics are going to be problematic when you're tracking to a backing track. You're going to have a delay of what you hear the track when you then sing, and it gets back on, and then you're going to have to shift things over, and it's just going to be frustrating. So you want to get an actual dedicated audio interface and hook up, even if it's a cheaper mic, to that. You could use an SM57 that you can buy at a garage sale for $50 too, and they're decent mics. They're not terrible. You could use that. You just need a cable and a good little interface, and away you go. Totally would work fine. Albums have been made for decades using SM57s for vocal mics with a pop filter, the foam windscreen, or SM58s that have the built-in windscreen. They're great sounding mics for very little money if you can pick them up used. And it's just a different level from great to professional, high-end, pristine stuff. But they're still good enough to work with. You can EQ a good sound out of an SM57 or an SM58. Just a little more, it takes a little more work. The other thing I don't like about the Yeti mics is they're planted on a desktop, so they pick up secondary reflections off the desktop that bounce up and interfere with the direct sound that's coming to your capsule. So you get a little bit of phase cancellation comb filtering with that sound that bounces up and interferes with the direct signal, right? They both hit the diaphragm. It's slightly delayed, which can affect the frequency response at the high end and get weird sort of artifacting. They also people tend to put them in omni mode and just kind of point it anywhere, and then it picks up lots of room sound bouncing off the walls of your voice, and that's adding even more delay, and it just becomes this kind of echoey filled mess. So if you get a Yeti or any kind of mic, that you want to make sure it's a directional cardioid mic. You can treat your room with, you can hang some blankets, you can hang some curtains, you can take your bed mattress and lean it against the wall. And when I track in our master bedroom is a 14 by 34 foot long with a 15 foot high peak vaulted ceiling, and I'll have standing waves where the sound will leave my voice or my singer's voice and hit the walls, come back after a delay, and you'll hear this this chick 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 with transients. And so I put acoustic panels on either side of the wall in a direct halfway between the angles, so that it's anything going directly to the microphone the long way will get absorbed when it hits that wall where those absorbers are on both sides. And I have some big ones and I have some little ones, and I just put them as I need them. And it does a huge amount of difference, just even that. But you can use pillows, bedspreads, thicker blankets. You can go to Harbor Freight and buy moving blankets for $5 a piece, and they're not thick, so you'd want to double them up or triple them up, but they're great and they're cheap. They don't make moving blankets like they used to. Acoustic treatment's really probably, like the very most important thing is your microphone. The next thing is your interface. The next thing is acoustic treatment. and it's cheap, so you can always do that. And then the very next most important thing are your monitors to be able to hear what you're getting. Either a really great pair of cans, headphones, or some decent studio monitors. And by decent, I don't mean KRK, because they're, in my opinion, they're great if you're a kid in your room and you're trying to do hip hop. But if you want a monitor that's clean and transparent and accurately tells you what's going on in your mix, you don't want those. You want some Mechs or something like that. Mechs are the best bang for the buck, probably, for good sounding reference monitors. Even their small ones are better than a lot of the bigger ones. The KRKs are muddy on the bottom end and kind of boomy, and bleh. I don't like them. And the upper mids are covered. They're kind of not good. So vocals just don't do what they're supposed to do, and you can't tell why. And it's because the monitors aren't any good. But again, if you're doing hip hop, who cares? Uh-oh. Somebody did something on the stream. What have they done? I'm not against hip hop. Oh, raiding party. Orion, thanks for coming. I'm not against hip hop. I just don't like it.
Oh,
but if you want to do
really
hip hop,
good.
that's totally fine. I don't have any problem with that. I just don't want to listen to it. I don't really like rap either. I like most other kinds of music.
Well, he didn't kill me. He just took off half my body.
You don't need
that's,
that.
Not something you want to face tank there.
No.
So everybody coming into the stream right now, welcome. This is Ghostlance. Ghostlance is an educational stream where I teach you how to be a great mech warrior by showing you all the things not to do. You pay attention, take notes, and do the opposite of what I'm doing, and you'll be a great pilot in no time. We got our name from the fact that we were a bunch of guys dropping late at night and quickly discovered, DHB is our unit, but we quickly discovered we were either so amazingly awesome that our enemies never knew we were coming, or never saw us coming, and
Oh, not you again. Leave me alone.
or we were so abysmally horrible on some matches that they never knew we were even there. And so I started calling us Ghostlance, and it kind of stuck, and it's just been that way ever since. DHB, though, is our unit, and it's a bunch of guys that like play Mechwarrior. Nice guys. So if you're looking for a unit to drop with where everybody's not a jerk, then we definitely take recruits, but I don't like push for that. And a lot of people who play with me aren't in Ghostlance aren't in DHB. They just come to hang out and play, and we have a good time. So you don't have to be a DHB member to play with me. And if you play with me and you come die with me, or actually you don't even have to die, you can get one of my fancy dancy little Ghostlance stickers, and you can put it on your lunchbox or on your cat or your cow.
They are very nice stickers.
They are, yes, thank you. They are very nice stickers. I'm going to push in here and get killed. It's time.
Ooh. Ow.
Target acquired.
That direwolf standing up there is not helping anybody, I'll tell you that.
Target destroyed. Heat level.
Oops, I think I killed him.
Oh, behind us.
Behind us.
Target acquired.
Pushing out.
Critical. Target acquired.
Bushwhacker.
Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
Oh, I'm so hot here.
Heat level critical. Left torso critical damage. Center torso critical damage. Gate sync destroyed. Left torso.
Ouch.
Left arm destroyed.
Man.
Large pulse laser.
He got me. Darn it. Those DACAs. DACA, bang, bang.
We held the zone for 25%.
Oh, yeah. Some people made poor life choice, but some made a good life choice and left right away. I don't recommend you hit follow, by the way, guys. Then you'll get notified when I get on. You'll get an alpha strike to the back. And that's a bad life choice. Because then you'll come back and you'll waste more time here. But if you want to learn to be a great mech warrior, there are plenty of streams that can teach you to do that, but none of them teach you like I do. None of them. They have like people who are really good. I don't have that. Orion, thanks for dropping in. Thanks for trusting me with your important people. I will try to only embarrass myself and not them. Did my skill rating go up or down? Oh, it did go up. What do you know? Shocking.
All that shooting, and I only did 194 damage.
Were you shooting mechs or just like shooting? Because I just tend to shoot. Dave GT!
I was getting shot a lot, I know that.
Oh, one of my tactics that I use, I can share this because, you know, I mean, people come here for my secrets and my tips. One of them is that I just get on the battlefield, close my eyes, and start pulling the trigger. And it's better if I don't know what's going to happen.
That Marauder was following me.
Orion just made the affiliate. Congratulations. Nice. Sorry, Pyro, go ahead.
Deal me out for a drop. I gotta restart my computer. My frame rates are just terrible.
Roger that. Is affiliate, so I made affiliate. I'll never be partnered. I mean, it's like, that's not going to happen. Frank, welcome. Frank's here. Mittens!
I tried to greet him when he came in, but there was a lot of gunfire, so...
I did hear you.
I didn't hear you. That's funny.
I didn't either.
There was a lot of gunfire. Community's awesome. I'm going to keep that. That's great. Orion, what do you mostly stream? Do you mostly stream Mechwarrior online or other games too? And how long have you been playing Mechwarrior? Mechwarrior is a great game. I mean, come on. For all the people that, you know, diss it and stuff, it's like, but you're in a battle mech and you get to run around and shoot things. It's a great game. Legendary founder, yes. So I think I am too. But I couldn't play it for a long time because my computer wasn't fast enough. It wouldn't even load, wouldn't boot. It's embarrassing. Fellow founder. Is like the legendary, is that the higher, like the $125 buy-in or something? That's what I did, the highest one. Ooh, got an SSD. Nice. I need to upgrade my whole computer. I've got money saved for it, but I can't fathom paying $2 or $3 grand for a graphics card, right? That's just insane. And even CPUs are too expensive right now. So I'm just going to probably just sit tight, keep using this for another maybe 9 months or so. Hopefully things will, you know, loosen up a little bit. Maybe the 4080s will be out by then, and I'd like to get an EVGA 4080. 4080 Ti would be nice, but those won't come out right away. GameStorm went down with Mechwarrior 4 Mercs. Wow. I played Mechwarrior 1, Mechwarrior 2, Mechwarrior... Oh, I also played Mechwarrior 1 that was ported over to American Online as a multiplayer Mechwarrior version. First multiplayer, probably one of the first multiplayer games ever, actually. And I remember having a press pass, so I didn't have to pay for it, thank goodness, because it was $7 an hour to play it. And I was playing with a gynecologist in New York, no, in LA, a window high-rise, like a skyscraper window cleaner in New York, and some psychiatrist or something, no, a surgeon maybe, in Hawaii. And these guys were spending $2,400 a month, $1,600 to $2,400 a month to play this game. And it was the original Mechwarrior 1, which is 16 colors, 64 polygons per mech. Really, really crude graphics. And they were just eating it up and throwing money at it. and it was 4 live pilots against 4 AI pilots. So kind of like Mechwarrior 5 now, only didn't look quite as nice. And then Mechwarrior 2, Mechwarrior 3, Mechwarrior 4, and somewhere along there was the Mercenaries Ghost Bear and things like that. But then I kind of bailed out because I had kids and didn't have time to play for 20 years almost. I had no idea that people were playing Mechwarrior 4. Mittens, you would probably know this. You're young enough still probably to have been around when this was happening. He's a young whippersnapper.
I actually, I started off like 1 and 2. Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah. Did you play, like before Mechwarrior Online came out, wasn't there a bunch of Mechwarrior 4 people still playing Mechwarrior 4?
Yeah, there was a stadium one.
And was it multiplayer?
I think it was just a. I think it was multiplayer.
It was networked at some level, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, so I never played that networked, although, I mean, on online networking, because at the time I was doing web development, and the programmer guy said, do not even put that on your machine, because he knew of a bunch of hacks that were in the code that people could hack your system through it because it didn't have good security. So I just didn't put it on, missed that whole thing. But when Mechwarrior 2 or 3 came out, they had pretty good network support. So you could play, we had 5 people playing it, or 4 people at a time maybe, in the office. I bought a bunch of copies and we installed it in the office. Mech Tech, I remember that name, but I don't think I ever played it. If it wasn't Mechwarrior, it was dead to me. What, BNR?
Oh, I was talking to Mittens.
Artillery strike online.
Talking about how fast I am.
And there was a Mechwarrior for the PlayStation. I remember that.
Oh yeah, and I didn't play any of those console versions either.
Yeah, I played the console one. That was actually quite good.
Oh, was it? I'm not good with console controls. And I didn't play any of the top-down, Sims. I bought the current one, the recent one, but I don't like it. It's like not my thing. I just kind of wanted to support them, mech stuff, and I thought, well, I'll try it, but nah. I don't like turn-based games, I think. I like Sims. Like, I'd rather have a fake chicken that acted like it was real than to, like, take turns thinking I had a chicken.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? Like, if a chicken simulates walks and talks, then I'm fine with it. But if I have like this thing that tells me, oh, you've got 4 chickens now, click this button to feed them, and now organize this, cattle run or something, and you just are clicking things and having them move, kind of like League of Legends, where you're clicking things and having them move around from a top-down view. I'm not really interested in that. I know League of Legends certainly is popular. Miss BNR, have you watched the League of Legends thing we were talking about last night?
No, I have not.
It's really good.
Also, never played League of Legends. And I
Me
don't know
neither.
anything about it.
Well, I played it once, maybe.
See them there.
Artillery strike online. Target acquired. Artillery strike activated.
They're not going to be happy that I put an arty strike on them.
I am hot.
Just guessing.
I'm gonna come in from behind and try and one-shot a few of them.
Ah.
Need assistance. The enemy has started to chip away at us. Stay frosty.
Oh, they're coming behind us too.
Critical damage.
I don't want them to come behind me.
We're half down. Don't let the hostiles take down any more of you.
Left arm destroyed.
Ouch.
Destroyed.
Yes.
They're just hammering me.
Oh. I'm dead.
Critical.
Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, they're killing us. We're 9-2. I had no idea we were that far down.
Yeah.
Mitch, thanks for hanging out. Good to see you. Definitely get some sleep. And see you later, I hope. Verkowski. HOTAS setup is multiplying immersion and fun. So I do half HOTAS, right? I do hands-on stick throttle on my left hand. I don't know if you're reading my details or not. But I do like running it that way because it feels like I'm piloting them back instead of just doing my finger, you know, on the keypad thing. I wouldn't try to run a light that way. Oh, you haven't? Oh, Ryan, you haven't played Mechwarrior 5 yet? So here's the deal. If you want to come play Mechwarrior 5 with me, you can. I'm not great, but I'm the hero of the Inner Sphere, so there's that. And you can come play with Drax and I, and Mittens comes sometimes. And Pyro, have you played Mechwarrior 5 with us?
Yeah, I played a couple of days.
Yeah. So I just kind of randomly sometimes play it, but we've tried to do it Sunday nights, and we didn't do it last night, so we tried tonight, and then nobody showed up but Drax. And we went out and got trounced. So it's better if you're playing multiplayer with people that are human rather than the AI pilots. Mittens, you pulled off 2 kills there. Nice work. So you're welcome to come join us, and if you see me streaming, just come on over. You heard the AI crash through our base. They just kind of crashed over me, I think. Hey, good night, Wave and Pepper. Thanks for hanging out. All right, I do like this mech. It's not as good as the Hellbringer, I don't think, but it's definitely nice.
What mech is it?
Seems to be working for you.
Yeah, it's the event. Eben Jag. Hey, Fishy.
Hey. My dad asked me to play a different game.
What are you gonna play?
Something that might not be. Dad, do you think this game would be suitable for dark stream?
Oh my god, what kind of game are we talking about?
Yeah. Oh, you're saying for Mitch, sorry. It's for me, it's Winter
not.
Insomnia has you. What game are you talking about? You can't even play on my stream, and you shouldn't be playing it if you can't play it on my stream, Fishy.
Well, it's one that you would have to check out.
Total domination.
Tiny Tina, Assault for the Dragon Keep.
Oh, I don't do fantasy games. They're too scary for me.
This one's so D&D.
I don't do D&D. All that spells
Except
and
you have
witches and
guns.
magic and stuff. I just get confused. And
Except
being
you
turned
have
into the Eye of
guns.
Newt or something would be terrible. On Sunday, I will remember to look for you for Death's Hand 07. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for being hospitable. Absolutely glad to have you guys. So, yeah, watch for us next Sunday night on same bat time, same bat channel. Same bat channel.
Is your stream ending?
No, it's not. Not for another 40 minutes almost.
I don't think my dad will let me.
There are mods. That's right. There are mods. I haven't put any of the mods on, but the DLC makes it way better. It's just a lot better. They've added a lot more terrains and biomes, and it's just really much nicer.
It makes it a lot harder.
The mods really make it into
More like a Mechwarrior Online, right?
Yeah, but yeah, I mean
they polish it.
The Mech Lab customizations, yeah, the things that you might miss if you were coming from MWO, you can do through mods.
Yeah.
So I would highly recommend to play it on PC versus console.
Yeah, and I would say that as a game, the user interface, typical of PGI, is a disaster, and not polished and not pleasant and not good. But the gameplay itself is beautiful and nice and fun. So that's
the weapons feel good.
Yep.
The mechs feel good.
Yep. And the missions feel good.
That good.
I was really surprised with the DLC. Maybe they had it before and I didn't get that far, but the artillery strikes are just really cool. Not that I like them, but they're really cool. And when you're underneath artillery batteries and they're shaking your mech around while you're trying to play, it's pretty cool. What were you saying, Fish?
I lost my dad.
You lost your dad? That's terrible.
In this game, we're in a city
like you misplaced him?
Yeah, is he like in the closet or outside under the house or like?
Probably.
I like how this gun has like a small clip of ammunition.
Can you?
Fishy,
can you replace your lost dad? Are there replacements?
I don't know where he is on the map. There's like a giant. Dad, where are you on the map?
That's your job, Dark.
It's like we're death balling.
My job's what? Finding him?
No, you're the replacement.
Oh, I'm the extra dad. Yeah. Miss BNR, you haven't played Mechwarrior 5, right?
No, I have not.
Are you interested in playing it?
Buying ammo?
No, not really.
Not really.
It doesn't really look
There's like 3 in the halfway
Well, yeah, it may not be.
You're not at that.
I like it.
I think 2 heavies.
2 just came out of the tunnel.
I can help with those.
You better help him with killing us.
Except there's mechs in the way. I think I just took his top off. Golf.
Shooting you.
Ow, ow.
I might have shot you.
Smoke. They're shooting the crap out of me.
Okay, they're pushing in on the other side now. Just turn around and play mean.
Assault and Havoc one is a B3.
My vault.
Coming after Stalker India.
Assault, Charlie 2. The assault's coming through Charlie 2 in the tunnel.
Yeah, I like how there's this fully automatic pistol.
There's 4 over on the B4 line.
Oh, okay, I'm just going to go over here and the guys coming up in the tunnel, and you guys can get spotted. I did tell you there was guys coming out of the tunnel at Charlie 2, so
Good,
up
yeah.
with the dags.
Hey, Frank and Mittens, is there a way to unblock people that you accidentally blocked on Mechwarrior Online? Because I may or may not have accidentally blocked you when trying to invite you to a group. Right, so we're going to the Dwarven Mines.
Don't push that right just yet. Or that left.
All of my torsos have critical damage.
Okay, grab.
And they call it a mine.
Just over the hump.
Artillery strike.
Oh, fuck.
A mine.
Serious? No, there's a Marauder behind us.
So where is this
I
catapult?
told you about like 3 minutes ago.
That's an orc. That's not a dwarf.
Alright, man,
That's
I
an
appreciate
orc.
you. Thank you.
That's also a badass spider.
Target acquired.
Ouch. Got a crab over here in B4 need a little help with.
Oh, I got a crit. Nice. As I found out just then.
Thank you for getting that piece of crap shitbox off me.
Yep.
I hit a 4 times
Explosions.
and it did nothing with gas rifles. What the fuck, PCI? Get your finger out your ass. Fix the head wrench.
Heat level critical. Target destroyed.
No one gives a fuck about.
Careful, I just put an arty strike where the crab is. Don't stay there.
Target spotted.
I was trying to get some butter. Baste him a little bit.
Lee is Alpha.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
So where is this
Good kill. Good work, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian Ferret. Yes, tonight was Mechwarrior 5, and we actually did 2 drops. Strax and I, and nobody else showed up, so I dropped over here. He had to go to some lectures. He forgot he had lectures tonight. So we'll do it next Sunday night, if not before, accidentally. How do you say that? Deutaltomanation. Total. Can't say it. It's a tongue twister for me. Oh my gosh.
What?
Totomanation. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Winter collecting only hero mechs. Nice. Near friends list. Did he send you? Make you broke? No, he did not make me broke. We actually made money, and then we got lost all our mechs. So I guess he did. Ultimately, we lost money, and it was Drax's fault because I wasn't a good enough pilot. So there's that. Oh, I got 2 kills. What do you know?
Yeah.
So who else got 2 kills? It went away too quickly.
Pyro, I got 1.
Nice.
We killed half the team. Our alliance.
Wow, we're amazing. Truly amazing.
Was there a way we could have saved that dude? The dude that just went into there?
Badunk. Badunk. So I should mention, all you people who are on the stream, if you don't know, my daughter, Maiden of Death, streams Hunt and some other games. And it's kind of funny that she streams Hunt because she's like the nicest person in the whole world, and yet she kills horses.
She plays old you.
And shoots people in the head in that game. It's kind of creepy. But in addition to that, she also is a YouTube singer-songwriter and has a YouTube channel. And we're synced. Verkowski.
Gotta run.
And she has music videos on YouTube. And so if you want to check her out, I will put a link in here, and I'm going to tell you, if you like sad and love songs and stuff like that, singer-songwriter songs, she has about 18 music videos, and half of them are covers of like Sarah Bareilles, Ed Sheeran tunes, or originals by herself. And she's really good, and you might check her out. And if you like her, I want to personally invite you to consider becoming a Patreon of hers. She's trying to get her Patreon numbers up. You can be a patron of an artist, whether it's her or you find some other artist on YouTube that is creating content that you love and you want to support them for as little as $1 a month or $1 per project. She has people that give her $3 or $5 or $1, some $10 every time she puts out a music video. So she makes about $145 every time she makes a music video. Does one a month. And I spend about $200 every time she makes a music video because I do the production and the editing and the video and the editing and the audio and plugins and updates and patches and oh my gosh. But I get to do stuff with my daughter, which is really fun. So it's well worth it. I'm trying to get her hooked on making money off patrons so that she can make her living as a singer-songwriter, which you can't really do anymore. Until you become famous, nobody wants to sign you. And then once they sign you, they basically take most of the money. So you're better off just kind of struggling on your own and trying to make it. And Patreon is a way that creators of all kinds, music, art, photography, can make an income from their art. So check it out. I'll put it in here. I didn't. I will after this match. Someone remind me, okay? And then I'll stop talking about it.
Where did it go?
See, that's why I'm saying you need to start Ghost Lance Records, and then you can be
a
small little indie shop.
Well, I am already. I have Aardvark Hill. So Aardvark Hill is my music publishing company.
That's not a cool record label name.
Hey, wait a minute. Wow. Ghost Records is better, probably. But see, we started our music label back when Windham Hill, which you're too young to know who that is, they were a new age record label, and they did like soft, gentle piano music that you could put an incense candle going and meditate to. And it was cool and trendy, and like John Tesh, I think, was on Windham Hill, and all this, background music kind of stuff that they'd play in flower shops and trinket stores. And we thought, well, we want it to be kind of cool sounding, but we also want it to be fun and friendly because we were writing a lot of children's choral music at the time. And so we thought aardvarks, and we had a little aardvark that we did with our hands that was kind of cute. So we thought Aardvark Hill sounds a little bit like Windham Hill, sounds a little fun. We'll do that. So Aardvark Hill was born, and we've got about 13 children's choral octavos that we sell to public schools. And we have about 30 worship choruses, contemporary worship choruses that churches use. And we have some children's musicals. And our Christmas musical's been sold all over the world, actually. It's pretty cool. We don't make a lot of money from it, but we make a little bit each year.
Fast fight over DCM, G7, look out.
And then Jessica's in there, of course. And we have some vocal jazz and some, other types of music too. Enderium? Wait a minute. Fish, you're confusing me.
It's a different currency in the game that we're playing.
Is Dark breaking up for anyone else or just me?
Me too.
Okay.
Oh no. Breaking up is hard to do.
Hello, Dwarf Miner. We've discovered the dwarves.
Don't take my love.
It's very, halting.
Down here.
Away from me.
Okay. I wasn't sure. A lot of times it's my VPN.
That might be the brightest mech I've actually ever seen now. Look at that.
Are you seeing Phil back now?
100% ut also. Damn it.
Did Artie Strikes get more OP?
I didn't read of any adjustments to Artie Strikes.
They seem to hurt more.
Target acquired.
They're coming from G7.
New target.
Charlie Fafner.
It is me.
No, Mitten.
Target destroyed.
Good kill.
New target acquired.
Delta's on top.
Smoke
and
out.
Open.
New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile.
Enderium.
Artillery strike online.
Hotel Direwolf.
Hey, listen, man. They were going to walk past us.
Ouch. I just am getting hammered by that guy.
How dare you call me that?
Target spotted. Sorry.
I just got roasted by artificial intelligence.
Engaging Echo.
Heat level critical.
Echo Center also is open.
Heat level critical.
Yes.
Left torso critical damage.
Nice, thank you.
Affirmative.
New target acquired.
Meow.
I'm knocked.
Center torso critical damage.
I'm dead. I should have gone through the
I don't
building.
think. Why did it break?
470. I'll take it. Not embarrassing by any means.
What?
It does get us at the top. That's right, Brian Ferry. It gets us at the top listings of publishers on Coral sites and things like that. So it actually does help with those sorts of things, oddly enough. Put new timber in while it's worse than looking at the sun. What? Not in stream. I don't know what you mean. Okay, let me go get that link. Because I have to promo my daughter's stuff because she's great, and some people it won't be her cup of tea because it's not rap, it's not hip hop, it's like love songs and tenderness and soaring melodies and emotion. You don't get emotion here. You know, I die emotionlessly. I mean, I cry and I wail and I whine, but there's not a whole lot of deep-seated emotion on my stream.
He's a robot, I gotta talk to him. He's a droid. Better than an astromech. Why are you looking at me?
So this is a cover of, no gnashing of teeth. This is a cover of Elton John's Yellow Brick Road, but it's really a cover of Sarah Bareilles' cover of Elton John's Yellow Brick Road. And we shot it here locally in the forest. You can check it out if you want. If it's not your cup of tea, just skip right by it.
Ooh, Paro just killing him.
But I would recommend, nice kill. I would recommend
he's on the other side of the bridge.
I would recommend anybody that has a few bucks to spend each month to find an artist and support them. It's really cool because you get to be kind of part of their journey to create.
Yeah, I know.
Pepper, I'm not hating on it. It's just not my cup of tea. I don't like heavy metal either. Although I will tell you this, that if I was going to listen to a hard rock band, it would be Van Halen. Oh my gosh, they sound so great. It's just, I don't listen to rock much. Hard rock. I like rock and generally and lots of other stuff, but you know, the harder it goes, the less I'm usually interested. But Van Halen has such a great, smooth, glassy sound. The production quality is so great. So it's not like I can't appreciate some of that stuff. My dad grew up in a tiny... What's that?
I have to go to bed.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't let you talk enough. I was just rambling so much. I apologize. I know you don't like to talk, so I was really covering for you, actually.
Good night, y'all.
Good night. Thanks for dropping. My dad was kind of a redneck, and then he became a college professor, so he liked to brag that he was a redneck professor. But he had a real broad taste for music, so we had all kinds of records in our house. I just got into jazz when I was younger and kind of stayed there, and classical to some degree. I mean, I played in symphonies and stuff, so it's not like I didn't like it. Actually played in a polka band too for a while. That just stays right here on the stream. Don't spread that around.
Daylight.
I even have my vest when I played in the polka band, you know, but it won't fit me, of course. Pepper's totally fine. I forgive you for not liking rap and hip hop. I think it's sad that you, though, are the one that doesn't like it. Because I was just joking. It's my favorite music. No, it's not my favorite music. Wait, is it the pistol?
I'll replace it with the the sniper.
I'm gonna turn Fishy lower because he's pretty loud.
I muted him.
That's probably a good idea.
Who did you mute?
What?
Who did you mute?
Is Fishy talking?
Yes.
I don't know, I muted him, so I can't tell you.
Some people in the stream have muted you because you were talking about a completely different game while we were in battle. It was difficult to do comms. All right. What time is it? It's probably my last drop. Oh, I should probably quit. Ow. My neck hurts from chasing the cat underneath the porch. Man, I'm looking at that. Minion posted that Mechwarrior Evolution of Mechwarrior games video in Ghostland Spec Ops, and it's like, oh, I so remember playing that game. How far it has come. Forest colony, maybe? I think this will be my last drop. I'm getting kind of sleepy.
Yep, that's all good.
Sync. Verkowski, are you on our team or a different side? We have a spot here. If I was going to stream longer, I would just have you come on over. Then you could get a cool sticker. The stickers, by the way, while we're waiting for this to happen, look like this. That's what they look like. Yeah. Yeah. And I got a cool tumbler on Amazon that's, you know, vacuum insulated stainless steel.
Collect beads we're missing.
And it looks great on it. Sticks on there really well. And it looks good on a car window or on your forehead. Or I recommend people put it right in the center of their screen over the targeting reticle. So when you're playing Mechwarrior, you can think about killing me.
I thought about doing that, but
it's
then
tempting.
I just stuck it to the side of my monitor.
Oh, there you go.
So it's right in the very top corner, you know.
Oh, over the top where you have to be on the group or drop or not?
I wanna...
No, usually with the X's on it.
Oh, Veratsky's on the other side, opposing. Switching windows, thank you.
Weapons online.
Verkowski, he's going to try to kill us. We should try to kill him. That would seem like the right thing to do. Pyro, that's quite the paint job you got on that thing.
Why, thank you.
It would be perfect, like if you were in a Sunday school class where they were doing finger painting. They would never see you.
I don't know if it's anything like the finger paints my daughter brings home. Those are usually unicolors, so.
Oh no, I'm thinking a few colors, and then you go at it, and you get these splotches of color here and there.
Do I roll 2? $17. Lob corrosive. Rowing, jumping.
I'm gonna try not to die so quickly this time. I mean, these ER mediums are like 475. That's pretty good range.
What's your loadout on that?
I've got 5 ER mediums and 2 large pulses. And a lot of heat sinks.
Simple and effective.
Simple and effective.
Drunk.
It produces large quantities of waste heat and large quantities of waste mechs. Crossing. Oh, there's 3 of them here. There's 3 here.
Target acquired.
Oh, I've been paralyzed.
Heat level critical.
Let's go at him.
Ouch, that hit hard.
Oh, what's that? Oh,
Got a sniper on the left at Hotel 8.
oh, you want a piece of me? You want a piece of me with my anti-armor rifle?
Heat level critical.
He's moving, coming in close.
Got mediums and an AC-20. So.
Oh, I just shut down in front of everybody. So much for trying not to die this time so quickly. That was painful. What does he have in that thing? It packed a punch.
Target spotted.
Artillery.
Shield.
Target spotted.
Grenade. Ow.
Ouch. Oh.
Artillery strike activated.
There we go. Put an arty strike right where it's going to do some good.
What do you mean first pick? There's requirement commando. There's this spawns 6 charge grenades upon detonating. Spawns a number of charge grenades that seeks enemies and stealth health upon impact. So it's like a magic missile. Shield SMG. Oh, you get first pick.
Target spotted.
Let me just...
Target spotted.
Juliet's coming around, I think.
The enemy has started to chip away at us. Stay frosty.
Youch. I do like that it doesn't just strip off the weapons quickly once they start hitting you.
And this will be the last one. Oh, we got a purple sniper rifle here.
Enemy forces at 75%.
Target spotted.
I've got a lot of... Whoa. Look at that electric damage.
Oh, right behind us too.
Looks like only half of the enemies remain.
Mad dog. I team.
Four. What?
You hostiles are remaining.
Good kill.
Lucky.
Dropping all these commons.
Target spotted. I'm down. Don't let the hostiles take down any more of you.
Ooh, he got me for sure there. Ouch. Ooh, 643 and 2. I'll take that. It's a good closing match. Yeah, I can't complain. This mech is good. If I was as good a pilot as McFish, I'd be wrecking things, I think.
Got a bit of a wobble.
This guy's got a katana on his back. Now that's a worthy bolt-on.
25%. Critical. Right torso critical damage. Heat sink destroyed. Left torso critical damage.
Not many are dark. Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
Target acquired.
He gave me this build though, so it's definitely thanks to him for them doing decently. It works for my style of playing pretty well, which is fast and loose and sloppy and messy.
Left arm destroyed. Center torso critical damage.
Nice. One left. Goodbye, Mad Dog.
Destroyed.
Yeah, I'm blocking him. Sitting right in front of him. He can't do anything.
Watch out! I want to see if we got a legendary.
We got that? Yeah. They had small lasers that shoot you in the cockpit to hit.
Why doesn't he back up, Mittens?
You can't because I'm pushing him up against the wall.
That's hilarious. You get at least half the damage.
Cheers, guys.
Half the kill credit for that. Good work, guys. Thanks for the drop.
12% left, Frank. Nice.
Wow. Gets a kill with 12% left. There's not much to him, but that little bit doesn't let go. Very pit bull. Verkowski, I'm so sorry that we killed you. I'm sorry.
Oh, you were the Yenlo. You were good. Very nice.
Yeah, you did well. Did you kill me? Who killed me? I didn't see who killed me. They definitely got my weak spot there and blammoed me. I didn't look here. What's our... Yeah, I wish it had another column that showed who killed you. So 3 kills for Kowski. Wow, 743. Nice work. Pyro did great. I did great. Anna Luna did nicely. Mittens, you did way better than what your score says. I think that last kill was epic. Well, I got to go to bed, guys, so thanks so much. Sometimes I go a little bit longer, but I was quitting 5 minutes early. You guys have a great night. Thanks so much for dropping with me, Pyro. Mittens.
Good dropping with you. Good seeing you again.
Always a pleasure. Fishy Ghost, thanks for hanging out here. Try to stay alive. And then everybody on the stream, thanks so much. Be sure to hit the follow button if you have bad decision-making abilities, because that would exercise those. And until next time, this has been your favorite place to waste the most important moments of your life. Ghostlands. Welcome to the stream. See you, Hellbringer. You still haven't sent me pics of your remodeling dire repairs. No rush, just didn't want you to forget. I was kind of curious. Good night, guys.
Good night.
So I got one talent.